start the recording and greet everyone. Hey guys, how's it going? It's a brand new week.
Hello.
And as a recap, Mickey is here to tell us what
Oh.
happened last time. That 100 years is almost up. Go for it, Eric.
They can't get you. They can't get you. They won't send the Pinkertons to your house.
Well, we went into the sewers and found a couple guards. What? Louis distracted them, and we all killed a couple of them. Smashed them into little pieces.
What happened to you, Bortle?
It's the gases down here.
Drank sewer water.
So, we had some stuff go on because people were. This guy came up to check on Louis Cypher, and people started attacking. Did some damage, and people also heard, the party heard, one of these guys down here. It's one of these guys yell something along the lines of go tell everyone, go let the commander know, that sort of thing. And we got to the point where we were rolling for initiative.
Woo!
Tinker got a 9.
Well, some of us have to be the vanguard of the party. They have to clean up everyone else's messes.
Yes, that's what Tinker's primary function is at all times. Sure.
Yep.
Cleaning up other people's messes. That's why he goes to jail. Yep.
Yep. Do we know which one has started taking off to go warn the?
You don't know at the moment. Why is he up here? That's interesting. Weird. Okay, I want to try something. I don't know what this does, but I'm hitting focus ping. Okay, so that's just shift ping. And then this ping everyone. So that doesn't drag you. Interesting. I don't know.
Kevin, can you put me on the turn order?
Yes. Let's... Okay, I guess we're moving the blood. We're removing the blood. So here's Tinker. And return. St. Louis is there already. Even though he's at the top, it's not having that happen.
Is Tinker still invisible, by the way?
Tinker ever invisible?
I was. I cast invisibility when we were on the street.
I don't think that he is uninvisible.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've been holding back on stuff, so you are still invisible.
Sweet.
16. And then if someone could roll for Louis Cypher. Didn't I open a new one? What the shit? Apparently not.
You got a 14.
Cool. Just sort the other way. Okay. So, with everything that has happened, we start off with Bortle.
Hooray. I think I would try to, well, I guess this guy is in the way, so I will attack the closest man I have to me, so we'll do that. 13 probably does not hit.
13 does not hit.
Alright. And the second attack is going to
Does.
be a 28.
That does hit.
There's going to be 12 points of damage. Ah,
He is
not dead.
bloodied, but still standing.
Let me just see if there's anything else. What I'm going to do is I'm going to enter rage right now.
Okay.
So as my bonus action,
Okay.
and I think that will be it for now.
Is there any reason that you didn't activate it at first?
No, it's just mainly trying to swing to attack and then trying to push through, figuring that honestly he hadn't attacked yet, so I had no reason to be angry, but I missed the first strike, so I could be angry now.
Okay.
Not that it would have helped me much. It would have just gotten
Yeah. No, I'm just wondering
plus 2 extra damage.
if-
That's all.
you know, if he was like if you wanted to activate it first.
I can do that, but then
like
then
if you
he'd just
had
be
something where like if I kill this guy, I was gonna try and use my bonus action for this, so I was holding it for that. It's like okay, cool. Then that makes sense. Sounds
yeah.
good.
It was really just like a not really thinking at the time.
Okay.
Of rage.
Yeah. If it was a I forgot, then
Yeah.
that's why I was asking. So okay, he's still alive though.
Yeah. Fuck him. Angry turtle.
Well, yes.
Raging turtle now,
Right,
actually.
exactly. Angry after the fact. Keone, you are now up.
Hey, shit, guys. That's not what I remember at the end of last game. I remember there just being one guy. We had it completely handled. And I just decided to take a nap in the corner.
Yes, there, as a quicker recap, maybe not quicker, but just a little thing is, move out of the way, measure thing. There was a door right here that was closed at one point. but then it
Okay.
became opened, and then you saw what it led to. And this fight is what it ultimately led to.
And we've been seen now at this point by others, or no? We haven't been seen.
Yes. Louis Cypher is actually lying down because he was pretending to be one of these guys and was hurt. One of them came up to investigate because he didn't do the greatest of jobs pretending. And then when this guy got up there, he started getting attacked, being shot at, and stuff to that effect. And now these guys are fully aware, these guys down the ladder, that you've been able to hear, but because you're up like 10 feet or so from like this ladder area,
Got
you
it.
don't have as good a line on them. Like you could probably see this guy because you've got, you know, the angle, but these guys are going to be tougher. You know that there's more there than you're currently able to see, and you as Jen know that there's 3 guys down there, but you know, Keone is pretty aware that there's stuff down there, and that
I hear them talking to each other. I hear them walking.
Yeah,
And
you hear that, you know, one of them had said like, inform the others.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. And if I were to get, am I able to move in this little sardine can we're in right now?
Yeah, you guys have a little bit of room. There's gonna be some, you know, squeezing and some different things that might have to take place depending on what happens, but you know, you're able to move. It's just
And
tougher.
is this lidded off, or is it open? Is it open? Like I could jump on somebody's shoulders or whatever and not slam into a ceiling of some sort.
Yeah, no, the ceilings are like 10 feet up, so you
So
should be good.
there is a ceiling above us.
Yes. It's 10 feet up where you are, and then you can see that like the ceiling stays the same, or maybe even gets a little bit wider as you get into here, in addition to it dropping down.
Okay. Okay. And am I able to, like, that stone wall that is behind me, is that open of some sort? Like, do I have access to, can I walk on top of that, or can I not walk on?
Like this part right here?
Yes.
No, that is kind of enclosed and just goes up.
Okay.
It's just the wall to the ceiling.
To the ceiling. Okay, got it. And Bortle and Louis Cypher right now are engaged with this guy in the corner, correct?
Yes, there are very open laws about marriage in this country.
Okay.
So yes, all
and
3 of them are engaged.
And then to the ladder that's on the side of that wall that they're next to. Do you have access to that ladder? Is there an opening for me, or no?
So there is a doorway here, but then you can get right over to the ladder.
Okay. And all right, we would have to. Okay. Okay. All right. Is there any way? Because so I would have to go through a door that is. Oh, there. Got it. Okay. And if I go in through that door, I can access that ladder. And I am still up. I am still above the people that are in the sewer system. I'm still like 10 feet up. Okay.
Yep.
I would like to do that. I would like to access the ladder, and tell me if I'm still maybe not imagining this properly, but I would like to access the ladder. I would like to be hiding, and I would like to shoot. It'd be awesome if it could be like a death shot, but shoot whichever one I can kind of determine is going to tell the others.
So you, if you're trying to get to the ladder, there is a guy right here. Did that not show up for you guys?
I mean, I see him in that corner. I just didn't know, like, the door looked like it was in the middle of the thing, so I didn't know if I could get to the door, and that door got me to the ladder. Or is that guy on the other side of the door?
Okay.
Because we all looked like they were in the same room for me. But when I close the door, half of portal disappears.
Yeah, exactly. So right
Okay,
now
so
that's
they're
open.
outside the door. Got it.
Yeah, so the doorway is the part that's right
Yes.
down the middle. And
Understood.
unfortunately, where you guys kind of came in, I had to stuff you all in
Right.
because you came in a little bit left of the map
Okay.
when you first encountered that guy at the doorway.
All right. I guess I'll just have to kill that guy then. I'll just,
Okay.
fucking shoo shoo.
I mean, you could run by, but he might get an attack of opportunity.
Right.
So if you want to avoid that, that's fine. So.
But then there also then is no place for me to stand.
No,
I would-
not really. Like, you could go to the ladder, potentially, and like.
And I would have to be literally hanging off the ladder.
Yes.
I wouldn't be like able to be on the other side of the ladder and sort of hidden by the ladder. I would be hanging off the ladder and trying to shoot like
and pretty out in the open in that spot too.
Right, exactly.
So
Okay. So I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Shooting this guy?
I'm sorry, I had to ask so many questions to do just
no worries.
move. Yeah, so I guess we'll go with go with a light crossbow to the eyeball.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. And do I get sneak attack for this?
Not at this point. That just like you called the eyeball and he turned just a little bit and it grazed off his helmet, just missing his eyeball.
Oh, most yeah. And missing the rest of him too.
Yes. Missed his eyeball, but it came back, hit him in the foot. He's stuck there.
Okay, and then since I'm so tiny and this is such a small room and we're behind a door, even if it's open, I would like to hide. Yeah.
Okay, you could probably hide from the other guys. He's definitely aware that you're there, but yes.
I can't hide from him?
No.
Can't like move, I can't put somebody else in I can't put like Tinker in my spot and then like
only because I know that halflings have that as an ability, and it's like, you know, because you're a deep gnome, correct?
Yeah.
Was it Snurfeblin or something? Something.
Yep.
Along those lines.
You got it.
So, you know, it's just like you can hide, but just he's aware that you're there. Everyone else, you're able to get some,
right. Well, then,
cover from.
As a bonus action, can I use, instead of hiding, can I use steady aim? So I can give myself advantage on my attack roll in the current turn. I just can't move afterwards.
Yes.
So then I'm gonna attack. Yeah, that would be my advantage. No. Nope.
Okay.
All right. That's it. That's my turn, guys. Yep. Good luck.
All right. Before I go to Louis Cypher, I am going to say that probably after a couple times of that, I'll have to go with the TJ rules of for the steady aim. To get the advantage, you would have to call it beforehand. You know what I mean?
Them's the rules.
Yep. Got it. No problem.
Okay, cool. Because I know
Not
it
just
is
my-
definitely easy to forget, and then you just go, shit. Oh, shit, I could have... and I wasn't even planning on moving. So who
I
would
could have
like
been raging.
to... Who would like to play for Louis?
I got it. I'm trying to figure out his character sheet is deceiving him somehow. I'm trying to figure. Oh wait, no, never mind. I know why. Because he's wearing heavy armor, and he shouldn't be wearing heavy armor. He has the wrong thing equipped. He has a +1 breastplate in
No,
here
he
that
does
he's
have that on.
proficient with.
He
He
does
does have
have that
splint
on
armor?
because of his disguise. He took the other guy's disguise.
That's why.
Right.
I was wondering because I was like, hold
Yes,
on. It
because
says
I took that and I put that on him and I told him about it and I'm like, you're gonna have that, and he's like, that's fine. I want it to be more authentic, and it's like, awesome, sounds good.
all right.
So I
Okay,
think it
that
got
makes-
him advantage on the performance, but then it didn't end up going all the way. That's
All
okay.
right. Okay, number 1, standing up. That's the first thing.
Yes.
Second, gonna be let's see, quicken spell. So 2 sorcery points. I don't know if you have a sheet open because I can't do it.
Yes.
But quicken spell, and then cast darkness around these exits.
Okay,
I
I
think these
saw-
are stairs, right?
I was, to be honest, I was just having them be openings that didn't really lead anywhere.
Like a pipe, like
Yes.
this pipe over here.
Right. So it's those, like, if you wanted to change anything, those aren't like the exits. The exits are more of like the big open areas.
Got it.
Yeah. Those are just kind of like whatever, crumbling walls, access, into the side for whatever reason.
Okay. I don't know. All right. So I was thinking this direction at first.
Yep.
But would I be, because I was standing up, would I be able? I think some people have already asked this, but do we know which one was yelling back? Was it this guy in front yelling back to this guy?
So you know that it was more of these two, especially with St. Louis.
Yelling or taking off?
Yelling, and they haven't gone yet, so you don't know who exactly was yelling, but it was definitely one of these two, and they seem to be yelling to each other.
Oh,
like
okay.
it
So
seemed
this
to
guy's
be
telling this guy,
one,
or vice versa.
or yeah, that's the feeling, especially he gets from where he was. It's like, no, that was right here where that came from, one of these guys. And it wasn't like he was yelling down the hallway.
I'm gonna do. I'll do the same then. I want to block off this direction over here in complete darkness.
Okay. Does that
So-
require sorcery points?
Sorcery points and this second level spell slot.
Okay.
So
But not
2. So this is quicken spell.
So it would have to be sorcerer. So it
Yeah.
couldn't be the pact.
Yes.
Okay. So those are marked. And then
Yeah.
what do I need to get? I need to go get us.
I think can he not use the pact to exchange and everything like that? Like to exchange it for sorcery points? Does it have to be? It just says spell slot, but I guess pact isn't a spell slot technically. Is that?
That's a
it?
good question. I am not sure.
Got it.
I'd have to think on that, because it might be something where it's like, nah, you can do that, but there's also like, I get the idea of like, that might be. So I'd say it probably has to be the sorcerer, because couldn't you just take short rests?
Yeah,
Over
but
and
then
over?
you can exchange. I think that's like the whole idea of the coffee lock idea that he was talking about, like not needing to sleep. Like you regenerate sorcery points and spell slots by short rests, and then like you just keep transferring.
Huh.
I think that's what Chris was
Maybe.
saying.
If that's what this thing can do. Then,
Yeah,
alright.
coffee lock is what they call it. So I think it's that. But anyway, it can be any of those. It could be if you want to just mark off the slots instead of the pact. That's fine. So 2 sorcery points and second level spell slot for darkness.
Yeah, and because I'm wondering about not only can you exchange them for it, and then can you use the sorcery points on a pact thing? 15 foot. Nope, not that.
I imagine so. It depends on terminology if you want to consider a pact not a spell slot or not, but still you're casting spells. But so whatever you decide, just
Right.
food for thought in the future. But doesn't get in the way here at all.
But that can't be seen by everyone yet. So
Alright.
now,
I don't want to block off this guy. I don't think anyone would be able to hit these guys. It's more like blocking off a means to escape. So if we can make it
yeah,
like
I gave you control, so
yeah, like right there, so we can still see the guy, but
Yep.
center right. Yeah, that'd be good. And then there's this guy here, so even at, I know this will be disadvantage, but I'm thinking just these don't happen simultaneously. So
yeah, all his stuff that isn't attacks are all like, oh, let's be nice to my friends.
even
Or
if
all the
I
melee
even
stuff.
if I
Yeah, that
Compatriots.
does not hit.
Friends.
all right, second one. The first one's 15. Is a 15 hit this guy?
Unfortunately, it does not.
Ah, God. All right. Well, darkness and Eldritch Blast. Already. That's him.
Okay, so now we've got this guy in the back. So he is going to. Yeah, he's going to shoot up at Louis Cypher. Let's see how this goes. So even with that that armor, this guy is able to shoot an arrow. Comes in and hits St. Louis for 6 points of damage. I'll actually mark that over here.
I get control of Louis Cypher. I know I took the damage, but just to see his too.
Then he shoots another one. That one comes in for 4 points of damage.
Both those were to me, right?
To Louis Cypher.
Oh, okay. So I'm still at, okay. Got it.
Yeah, so he is now at 45.
Got it.
I'll actually mark that in here. And we move to Invisible Tinker.
All right. Invisible Tinker is going to try and move his way, basically like up here, then to here. Yep, and then out onto the landing. Can I just stand there for a moment? I'm not going to end my turn there.
Yes. It's very little and, you might have some trouble. But you can do it.
So I'm going to move right there just to cast a spell, and I am going to cast Web. And Web from right here, the edge of this wall, over to the edge of this wall is exactly 20 feet. So I would like to make a 20-foot cube of web that encapsulates those two people and goes wall to wall. So basically 20, you know what I mean. Basically like this.
Yes.
I'm not getting caught in it, but basically a big web right there gets them stuck in it. And then Tinker's going to finish his movement because casting that spell makes him visible. So he's going to come over here and try to hide in the corner. So could I roll you a stealth check?
Let's try that. No, I don't want. Can I put this somewhere else? And then would I be able to do this? I wonder. It still does that? I don't like it. Because the problem is I have it set for being able to, like, it's just the perfect thing, and I want to put it right in the middle of these two that I'm moving back and forth with.
Can you click is drawing on it and then you put it right there?
Is drawing. I don't know.
If you right click on it and it gives you the is drawing, that lets you put it exactly where you want it.
Nice, good work. All right, so and you have control.
I just shared roll 20 knowledge. What?
This is what this has all been building to, Tom.
I'm done. Bye,
Right.
everybody. I don't need to do
we're-
this
we're
anymore.
done.
I'm out.
Good night. Good games. We're done with D&D. So you have control of that. So if you want to adjust that anywhere, feel free.
If you could just shift it up 5 feet, that would be perfect. I just want to get those two guys fully encapsulated. That's it.
Do you can you grab that?
Oh yeah, I can. Oh shoot. Okay, just there. Perfect.
All right, cool.
And then can I give you a hide check?
A what?
Or, no, I'm sorry, a stealth check to hide.
Oh, I thought you said height check. I'm like,
No, Tinker's definitely
I
not
guess
doing
he's
that.
growing. Weird. Yes, but also I need a dex save before that.
Ooh, a dex save? Okay. Natural 20. 24.
Okay. So, yeah, you handle this thing, no problem. You are on the edge of this, but it's like you've got 20 feet all around you. You have no chance of falling.
Cool.
And then
for stealth,
what
I got
you're trying to, like,
basically just hide around the corner over there.
Okay, well,
I mean, it's not much, but I'm just gonna try to try to be as incognito as possible, and I rolled a 20 total.
okay. Yeah, I mean, these guys are more focused on the web down here. So they were kind of looking at their feet more while you snuck around the corner. This guy still sees you.
That's fair.
Like you're tucked into the corner and he can't really see you all that well, but he's right there. You didn't even attack me with web, so I don't care.
basically each creature that starts its turn in the web has to make a dex saving throw. The dex saving throw is 14. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the web or until it breaks free. Creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, it's no longer restrained. So basically, first thing that happens on the start of the turn, dex save. If they fail it, they can try to break out with a strength check, but that's all they can do besides their movement. And if they fail that as well, they're just stuck there. They can't do anything else.
All right, cool.
And it is flammable, so if they are aware of that, they can burn the webs. So
Interesting. Very cool. All right. So let's actually, I would like to have that. We'll get to that. All right. So with that, was that everything?
yes, I moved, cast a spell, bonus action hid. That's it.
Okay. And you have bonus action hide because of goblin.
Goblin. Yep.
Cool.
That's right. That's where I am.
It's been a bit.
Yeah,
me.
it comes back though. The goblin comes back.
So I know I've been spending too much time with goblins. TJ.
That's me. All right. This guy's still here. Oh, all right. Well, that's much better. Landed off the 1. How's a 20 for hitting this guy?
That will do it.
All right. I'm gonna shake his hand like the Joker, and he just gets zapped.
And he, for some reason, reaches out and accepts the handshake.
Great.
Zap. Thank you, Genie's Wrath.
Good. Good. All right. Little lightning and thunder. Got it.
Yep, exactly.
And
What is it? Sean William Scott.
You want a little bit of the lightning? You can't handle the thunder.
Oh, you know him. You know him real well.
all right.
It wasn't a great movie, but it was
Yes,
a
it
good
was.
movie. No, it was a good
great
movie. It wasn't great. It was not great.
movie.
I think that's all I can do for now. And Bortle, you have the my totem, right?
Which totem?
The
The ring.
ring, the talisman, rather. Talisman.
Maybe.
I think he only gave it to you last time.
Okay, then I have a.
Was he going somewhere forward?
I think he was the first one down here. Keone fell asleep on a roof and was like, "You got this, Portal." He went into the sewer first. We're like, "Shouldn't we send the rogue?" And she's like, "Nah."
I think that's all correct.
Good. All right. So, I just wanted to make sure, just in case I need to use that, fail a save or an ability check. You can use that.
Okay, I never got to that one yet, but now I did.
All right, we're good. That's yeah.
Okay, so 5-foot cube exposed to fire. Okay, the webs are difficult to read. Huh. If the webs aren't anchored between two solid masses, such as walls or trees, or layered across a floor, wall, or ceiling, the conjured web collapses on itself. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's why I was measuring it, because it has to be 20 feet. So that's why I was doing it.
I'd imagine that you can do like, I mean, 10 feet too, because it's like, yeah,
Oh
I can
yeah,
reach
no
it.
no. You could
But as
you could
far as
literally do an entire corridor, because like if it's like a 10-foot wide corridor, you could just go an additional 10 foot, because the mass is 20 cubic feet or 20 squared. So like you could just be like web, but yeah, but they have to have an anchor point, otherwise it just fizzles out. It's like Spider-Man trying to swing and missing a building and being like, "Oh no!" and then that's it.
it's like the little comic where it's like this is why he can't work in Kansas, and he jumps off the one building and he's just got his web in the air and he falls.
Flat.
All right. So starts its turn or ends. So deck save first. And it is against your DC, which is not
14.
that one.
DC 14.
14. That'll do it. So this is which guy? That guy. All right, so this guy who's actually up front here is coming up first. He breaks. No, he avoids the webs because he got the deck save.
Okay, so per that, he avoids the webs and is not caught in them. So
Yes.
he can do his turn as normal.
Okay, so
However, if he moves further into the webs, I think he's gonna try to make a strength check to make it through it, because I don't understand how he could move through all the webs and not be stuck by it. But maybe he can. I think that's up to you.
yeah, I think it's just more of a. There was the one chance. Because that would be. I understand what you're saying thematically and like how it would actually look. Because it's like, well, yeah, but I avoided it, which means I'm gonna run like an anime character avoiding raindrops and have no issues
They
doing
never
all
touch
of
me.
this. But that's the case, and I'm just driving, jumping and diving through the webs, and whatever. Can't do anything about it. But that is kind of how it happens. Just that one save at the beginning.
Well, I would argue that maybe it's difficult terrain, so it takes double movement to get out, just because they have to high step over the sticky webs, because it is 5 feet deep of webs.
Well, yeah, that's where it says the webs are difficult terrain.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I read that, then skipped down to the
however,
bottom part. So yes,
I did not read. So to be honest, I was not gonna do that, but then it's like, oh no, that is in the spell. So,
oh, it is
yeah,
there.
absolutely.
I guess I'll
Oh,
give that to you, Tom. Okay.
okay, so yeah. Oh no. You stay there because you are the webs. This guy. So he's actually going to try and run this way, and he runs into the darkness. Now,
Always a good plan.
well, he does, is. You see that, actually, who's there? Not Tinker, you might be able to see this if you're peeking around the corner, sort of thing. Louis Cypher is able to see it, that this guy seems to be the one who's running to inform people of what might be going on, or might be the guy who's informing people of what is going on.
The guy that's at the bottom of the webs right now.
Yes.
Okay.
But once he ran into the darkness, you guys cannot see him, because that's now how darkness works. No, I didn't want to get rid of that. I wanted to roll it. Oh. All right, let's see. Okay. is Louis Cypher and Tinker. Give me a perception check.
Oh, it was 9. It was on the 18 and then went boop.
Yeah.
No.
Louis?
Good thing it's the same.
Right. He's scaling for himself. So, yeah, Louis is able to hear this. That coming from down this way, he heard a splash. Next guy, he's dead.
Which way was that?
Down this way.
This way.
Yes. Something down that hallway. Now this guy, let's see. He's got a dex save to make. He doesn't. Alright, he has the strength save to try and make. Ooh. 14? That's Tinker, right? Yes.
Yeah, 14. Yes.
He struggles with it, but he is able to break himself out and move away from the webs. That's all he's able to do. Let's see, how far can he go? Yeah, so he's going to go just to there for the moment. But then that brings us to the top of the order with Bortle.
Once again, I have returned. Oh shit. It looks like 2 of them have gotten out of a sticky situation. Perfect. I'm gonna go over here and attack that bitch.
I'm gonna attack that bitch.
Alright, there we go.
All right, so you're just running and then jumping into the water.
Pretty much, and I'm just gonna swing at his legs. You know?
Okay, give me a Constitution check. All right, very good. Swing away. I don't know why I'm even trying to say anything or put anything out there. You're a turtle. You are amazing at sneaking around. You're used
But not
to
so
the
good at
stuff in the
swinging things.
sewers. Yeah, but whatever. You're used to the stuff in the sewers. Anything that is Ninja Turtle themed, from now on, you just get.
Okay, that's fine.
If you find nunchucks, you know how to use them. You know, whatever.
Oh, brilliant. Love it. Does a 17 hit?
Find a rat, he can teach you stuff. Yeah, just a 17 does hit.
Okay.
It's a story as old as time. Find a
Found
rat,
the number.
he'll teach you stuff. There it is.
16.
Story is old as about 85.
I actually think it might have predated that because originally the turtles were a creation of the Riffs after the bomb game. And then the people who played that game just took the concept and ran with it.
Didn't know that part. I knew that they took the foot from the hand. From Daredevil. Well, no, like from Daredevil.
Yeah, no, yep.
So, like, it was literally just that.
So the game, so Rifts, Rifts is a game of anything, anywhere, anytime, whatever you come up with. And there was a setting called After the Bomb, and the idea is a nuclear bomb goes off and it creates radiation, all sorts of weird stuff happens, and animals are mutated. And one of the very early pictures of that are these like turtles that look kind of humanoid. And somebody played that game, grabbed that idea and ran with it, and it turned into this whole like lawsuit about whose property that was. But the folks that did the turtles ended up winning out with it, and then they went on to make the turtles be what they are.
Nice. Kevin and Peter. Do you have anything else, Bortle?
I think that's all for now.
Okay.
And that was a 16 in damage.
Yes.
Just the 2 extra for my raging rage status.
Yes, I did already take that into account.
Just making sure.
I didn't take this into account.
You better put something on there. Yeah. Bloody him up.
Something? How about...
Yeah, more stuff.
Fist. And he's flying. And... Keone, you are up.
Sorry, I held my Discord and hit it and then I couldn't find it. Okay. Okay. Gonna make my way out to the ladder. And yeah. Hold on one second. Okay, yeah.
The real question is, can Keone see Tinker as this goblin's hiding around the corner?
She can probably just hear him laughing, like very
Yeah,
softly,
exactly,
like
giggling.
He's
And I can smell his fart.
Actually, what?
Yeah.
Oh no, you would have given up the invisibility for concentration on
attack.
web.
When I cast a spell, it gives up invisibility.
That's what I thought anyway,
5, 10.
but I just didn't know because it wasn't an attack.
And it wasn't an offensive spell. It's just rules as written is any spell that you cast when invisible in 5e takes invisibility away.
Cool.
What are these things?
Those are webs and darkness.
Oh. So, like, it's complete darkness in this cube?
Not in the cube. The cube is webs that were thrown down by Tinker, and the aura is... the circle is darkness.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put the bottom of the stairs. And... Pew pew. That third guy, did he already, like, get away? The guy who was running to go tell the others?
You aren't sure because he ran into the darkness.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna... shooting the one that is closest to me, that already looks damaged.
Sneak attackable?
Yeah, exactly, because he's engaged.
These fucking guys just move on to the next one.
I was just going to say, we had a comment earlier about the wedding laws here, and it has not gotten better.
Right? chunking this guy.
I do like to think it's the men and the women. There's just no like.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course.
And the children, too.
You've seen the state of the town. You know, it's a lawless place, minus the marriage thing.
Minus the marriage.
That, anything goes, but that's because they allow it.
'Cause it's
Anything
cool.
goes on the streets, but that's just because no one has control. Yet, that's what we're working on. So that 22 took a nice chunk out of this guy. He's still standing, but he's got an extra dot.
And how many feet of movement is it would it be to get down that ladder?
10.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. So it would have been 20 feet of movement to get here.
Yep.
Okay. I was really trying to get to the other side of Tinker, but I don't think I can. Nope, I can't. I'm 25 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like,
Okie dokie. Am I blocking that ladder if I stay there?
no,
Am I
you
prevent-
guys
okay.
should be good.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as
All right.
they don't have enough room just to stand where like you or Tinker are, but like that's just because
If
the
they can
time is-
pass through us.
Right, exactly. Then they can get all the way.
Okay. So that's my turn, I guess.
All right, cool. Louis Cypher.
Right. Let's see.
So I just want to throw this out there that I really enjoy Maine for the following reason. I'm sitting in my house and there are 2 owls yelling at each other outside of my house, and that's cool. Like I definitely dig it. But also everything in the state is closed because it's 10:15. So pros and cons.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I liked how you were saying I like Maine for this reason, and I assume that's the first reason that you've come up with that you like Maine, because I haven't heard one before this.
I will
And
say,
can
I will
only
say,
imagine that's the only one.
I will say that proximity
family,
to
but whatever.
well, family, yes, but
Boring.
proximity to nature, I appreciate, and it's not just crazy owls yelling at each other at night. But
But are they really yelling at one another, or are they just asking who the other one is?
who are you?
Oh, CSI.
Does 24 hit this guy?
It does.
And that's both strikes, so 1 misses. 8 points of damage to him. And to lose concentration, I think you can just lose that at any time. You can stop concentrating. So I kind of want to keep the darkness up until Wisp's turn.
Okay, yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll look that up, but yeah, that sounds good.
I think concentration is just as soon as you can lose it during any turn. So I
Yeah.
think you can just kind of I don't think it takes an action or a bonus action to lose it. You just kind of drop it and then go to your next spell or whatever. So
Also, TJ, I meant to ask, are you feeling okay, or have you changed your settings? Because your voice is like 3 octaves deeper tonight than it normally is.
I'm
Hey,
digging
you
it.
all right?
How about now?
Oh.
How's this? This is better for you, Tom?
No, you know what? Yes, thank you. You made my day.
Oh, you're welcome.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Kind of hurt my throat a little bit. So we're
You
good.
could have just opened with that instead of giving me a ration of shit, but okay, whatever, it's cool.
No,
How often do I get to use the voice changer? That's why I
That's
got
fair.
this
That's
thing.
fair.
just
Yeah,
to
you can
screw
shut
with
up.
you.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Tom. I don't know what you're talking about, Tom. I don't know what you're talking about, Tom. Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was just yelling in the car, listening to metal and whatnot. You know.
Yeah.
No, you know what? 100%.
As one
Get it.
does.
Get it.
One does, yes. Let's see. So yeah, 8 points of damage to this guy, and he's
Yep.
going to stop concentrating, and then I think that's it for
Okay.
Lewis.
And was the darkness his?
Darkness was his, so he'll stop concentrating when it gets to my turn.
Okay. All right. So this guy. Oh, right. That's what I was on. I was here and here. Okay. That's not enough. One of these shots will hit you, Bortle, for 5 points of damage. And that is from this guy right here. Kapew.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, I don't know that that was his intent. Was kindness, but you can ask him since you're right there.
Kill him with kindness.
Kindness is my sword.
What type of damage was it?
Arrow damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if there was any extra.
The worst kind.
The worst kind,
Arrowed.
yes.
Team Girl Squad. So yeah, no, just a little, just an arrow. One made it past your shell, kind of. Gotcha. In
Just kind of
between
like
there.
stuck there. I'm just looking at it all incensed.
Yes, just the rage building as it sits like on your shoulder there. Tinker. That brings you.
All right, Tinker is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to run over here and is going to take 2 shots, the first at the one by Bortle and then the second one at the next guy with his crossbow. Oh, nice. First shot is a 30 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that does 16 points of damage. Max damage.
And that is to the guy who is already been hit.
Yep.
Okay. What'd you shoot?
I shot my heavy crossbow at him. My augmented heavy crossbow.
Crossbow. Okay.
Did you throw it?
I did not. This is not Hal,
No, it's
sir.
Going,
This
it's
is not
going
Hal.
into the water soon.
We're gonna say goodbye to that really quick.
He's gonna sacrifice it to the turtle god of the sewers.
That sounds right. That it feels right.
Right, especially for Tinker.
I mean, sewer gods. Also, for fans of the Saturday game,
It's no one.
Eric, your character almost died in the Baja Blast at one point, and now you're in like the lemon lime sludge. Like, what are you doing?
Well,
Listen,
nothing's
you
coming.
know, my character is always in a perpetual state of almost dying, no
Okay.
matter what I do.
So did that 16
Death
points
becomes
take out?
me.
Did the 16 points take that guy out?
I do. Yes, I'm sorry. That's right.
Okay. So I will fire a second time at the other dude now.
Okay, but you have to give a. What were we saying? Like a strength check or like just a D20 to see if you like maintain your footing or something, right?
Yeah. Yes. And it was like on a 1 or a 2 I screw up. So I'll roll this in roll 20, just so this shows up. All right. All right, I'm okay.
Okay.
All right. So firing, second shot. Ooh, this one is a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna do, almost max damage again. I'm gonna do 15 points of damage this time.
Jesus Christ. How much damage are you doing?
It's a D. It is a D10 plus 6, and I rolled a 10 and a 6 so far for damage.
Well, is it plus 6? All right, because you have like all those other different things. All right, cool.
All the stuff. Yep, I've got all the stuff. But that is my turn. I moved, I shot twice, and that is my turn.
Okay. St. Louis Morningstar the Third.
All right. I am going to
Darkness falls.
the web tinker. Is that just like 5 feet up from the ground, or is that covering like
No,
ceiling?
it's 5 foot deep. It goes wall to wall, but it's only 5 foot deep.
Okay. And then Kevin, how high up would you say this is? Like 10 feet?
The
15?
webs?
No. Like the webs Tom just said is like 5 feet up, but the the like how high is the ceiling in general?
So the webs are up 20 feet, and the ceiling goes 25 feet.
No. The webs only come 5 foot up off the ground per the spell. They go 20 foot wide.
Dude, fucking, I'm looking. The webs fill a
cube.
20-foot cube.
Right.
That's 3 dimensions.
Hold on. Spells, web. Sorry. It says
Over a flat surface.
webs layered over a flat surface have a depth of 5 feet.
But
So
you grabbed it onto the wall.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. I read that to mean that when you layer it on the wall, they only went 5 feet. But if you're saying they go the full dimension, that's a
Yeah.
cooler part of the spell. So
yeah,
okay.
I'm seeing it as like if it can stretch the whole way,
Okay.
then it can be.
Okay.
But I guess so you can use it on like a flat area, but it would just be sitting on that, the 5-foot area.
So would that mean that the only time the web spell wouldn't take effect is if you just shot it into the air and there was a thing for it to connect to?
That's what, or like if you have let's say you have like a conjured thing, and then that's what you put the web on, and then you unconjure that thing, that just makes the web disappear. That's what I'm seeing.
I'm fine with that. My thought was that if you didn't have two like horizontal surfaces to connect it to, it didn't work. And then it only went up 5 feet once you connected it. But if you're saying that you see it just filling that cube, then okay, cool. All right.
If you have room for it to like stick, like think like between two houses, so it's like it would be up 20 feet and then obviously length and width 20 feet either way.
Well, okay.
So then
that just kind of goes back to that argument though, that once that person passes that first check, if they're right in the middle of it, it really is crazy that they're like, no, it doesn't touch me, bye. But whatever.
Again, don't disagree. But also,
but rules as written.
Every step that they take, now they have to make a
Kevin, every step that you take,
right?
Every move you make, I'll be watching.
Webbing you.
I'll be, whoa, even better. Okay, I'll shut up. So there's a 5-foot gap at the top of the room that maybe somebody flying could move through. Okay.
Well, that's enough. That's good. I'm gonna fly up there. I'm gonna use it's a bonus action, I think. Elemental gift. Yeah. So I'm gonna fly through that as
Oh yeah.
Lewis stops concentrating on this.
Yes. Switch them.
All right. I'm gonna fly over to here. Oh shit. All right. So I'm 25 feet up. So this guy's in the water below.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So I'm out of range. All right. It'll be fun.
And in case you couldn't figure it out, he is looking like he's struggling, as in this was not his plan. He
Right.
was not. He was not trying to have, his underwater, to the secret base.
Okay. That makes sense. And let's see their level. Oh, okay. This might be a little bit of overkill, but it'll be fun. 4th level Scorching Ray.
Okay.
That's gonna be 1, 2. Oh, almost at 20. At 1, 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. How we have 25, 22, 17. Did those hit?
Yes.
All right. And I'm guessing the 14 and 9 don't.
Right.
Cool. All right. First damage. 14.
Okay.
How is that? I think that's adding in my genie ability.
Yes.
Because that's 2d6. So we have to.
Yeah. It's
Unfortunately.
5, 6, and 3. So, yeah, if it's gonna add them to each one, it'll be -3. 3 plus 3 equals +3 equals 3.
3. You got it.
That's your genie's wrath. Oh, that one's 3. Ouch.
And then 7. And
7.
so 24 total.
That is what I'm showing. He looks more herder than the
He's right
one
there.
dot gives away, but it's there.
All right. That's it.
Okay, so we move to this guy. He can now see, so he's not flailing around as much. Being in the water. Actually, shit. You know what? I didn't have this happen either time. I keep doing it. Ooh, okay. So. Alright, so he is able to climb up and out of the water.
Does that provoke his movement like that?
No. Unless, TJ, how far of a reach do you have? Is it like
5 feet.
4 Dalseems?
All the Dalseems?
Is it, if you took off all of Dalseem's limbs and connected them end to end and then had him do a punch?
Funny you would say that, Alex. I took that as a feat. all the doll teams.
No, he's up 25 feet in the air, so it would provoke, but no
Gotcha.
one's there.
Gotcha.
So, so he's gonna get out and he's gonna try and shoot arrows at you. One is gonna miss. The other one might also. Does a 17 hit you, St. Louis?
It does.
All right. So he is doing 7 points of damage. And he missed the other one, so that's all for him. Is this the dead guy? It is.
He did.
So we move back to the top of the order, but 1 second. Because
The extra D6 that I get from that ritual, is that is that like per attack, or is that like once per turn?
once per turn.
Got it.
Uh-oh. What else is down there?
So yeah, if you want to throw that out, like basically it's your genie's wrath.
Got it.
And with that, you were able to get him there.
Nice.
So you notice that there's this guy who just came over. But all he did was you saw him and he kind of saw what was going on and ran over this way. But nothing has happened yet with that. Bortle, it's your turn.
I didn't really much appreciate that little arrow you stuck in me. Now you have to die.
That's the nicest murder monologue I've heard.
Well, I say.
I didn't frankly like what you did to me, so I'm sorry, but here's how your
Here's
Lord
the
of
crit
Toil
to
casts
begin
off.
with.
Yeah. I guess you didn't like that.
And I get an extra because of the Great Weapon Master. So that's going to be fun. So let's start with this. It's Aw. Weak roll. 9. Plus 2 for rage, though, which is nice. So 11. Oh, no. Sorry, that would be... Oh. Plus crit? Oh.
No, you only rolled a 3 and a 2.
It's 3 and a 6, and then the 2.
Right. So 11.
11
And then
plus the extra
13.
2. Yeah, 13. There we go. I can math. Bonus. Whiff. And second attack.
Oof.
Whoa. Real whiff. Well,
The roller coaster
it was a roller coaster,
that we just
coaster
went
of
on.
emotion.
Of just. Yeah! Oh.
Oh.
But it doesn't get worse. Oh, it does.
Oh.
Alright. So yeah.
How much damage did you do on that first one? You only did 7 points of damage on that first one?
13.
Oh, 13. Okay, all right.
Because it's 9 plus 2
He
plus
doesn't
another
have to
2.
take away the crit damage.
Oh no, I figured he did. Yeah, I figured he did. He was just doing bad math. Yeah. No, and you don't have like critical. You don't have like a great weapon master or anything where like ones and other things are ignored or you do any additional damage, right?
Great Weapon
He
Master
does have
when.
that.
Yeah. When
That's why he rolled the 10.
That's why I rolled an extra one, so.
Oh, shut up. Okay, shut up. Okay, shut up. I just wanted to see more damage. That's all. Shut up.
Oh,
Don't we all?
I think
Don't we
Mortal
all?
did too.
Yeah, we all did. We all
All
did.
right, Keone.
Pew pew.
All right. That'll hit. Is it gonna? It's quite a bit to have to get there, but 22 pretty consistently. Skipped over. Bloodied and is now critical. But, breathing. Why did that just jump? Anything else?
No.
Okay.
That darkness is gone.
Yes.
And that web, I'm sorry, I know you guys were debating it, but that web, I can see through that web, or is there cover? Are those guys covered?
No, it's actually lightly obscured.
Okay.
So you can't really see through it.
Okay. Cool. Perfect.
Full disclosure, we are a team. If I can dismiss that spell like instantly as a free action, so it just means I have
No,
to
I
stop
like
the
it there. It's fine. Thank
Okay,
you.
my
I just didn't know if that guy could see me.
full disclosure. My thought is because it can be burnt. If anyone's coming towards us, I want to keep that as a wall we can burn them in. So that's why I haven't dismissed it yet.
Okay.
I don't think
And that's my
anyone's
turn.
not getting behind, let's burn shit. All right, Louis Cypher.
Ghost of Hal.
Ghost of all D&D players. Burn it. I'm in.
All right. Eldritch Blast. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that corner, right? So let's go with this.
He wouldn't be able to because of the webs.
The webs can't be shot through?
I just don't know if he can see through them. Unless where is it? Sticky,
I didn't think there was
webs
anything that
fill,
it's
difficult terrain
scary.
and lightly obscure the area.
Oh, okay. So he has disadvantage.
You had
perception.
disadvantage. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he can still do it then.
I think that's just on perception checks, though.
Well, perception is C, and then you have to see to be able to shoot. So that's why I would say you'd probably get it.
Let's see. Because I am more than willing to say, if it doesn't actually do anything to you, then...
Dim light, patchy fog, moderate foliage. Creatures have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. So, I mean, if he's like Tom said, if he's having trouble seeing to it and you want him to get disadvantage, then
Yeah, I guess so. That'll make sense.
I think that makes more sense than that being like a crippling rule. Like if you have disadvantage to see, how are you going to shoot clearly without that kind of thing?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's not. Whatever works. So, how do you want me to shoot?
Go with disadvantage. Heavily is blinded.
Yeah, heavily they can't even be targeted.
Dim light.
So,
Surprised that
6
that's not
points of
just like a
damage.
thing.
The second one.
All right. Cool. Fortunately, he is still up. And that's with
Got it.
Agonizing Blast. Alright, so this guy, let's see, he's gonna try one time real quick. See what we can do to this guy right in front of me. One is going to, I believe, this might hit a 19 on Portal.
$19 damage or just a attack roll 19?
Oh, no, that's the hit.
Okay. AC is 17 right now. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure of that. Yes. So that would be a hit.
All right, so that is 7 points of damage.
All right.
Although you're only taking half of that, right?
Why?
Rage.
I don't think that's part of it. I haven't seen anything on that part.
It
So I
is
was
part of
looking
it.
to make sure. It is?
Yeah.
Like half damage from
Yeah.
anything that's bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing.
Yeah. You gain advantage on strength and saving
Oh,
throws.
resistance too. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. You're right. Okay. Oh. It's reading that differently. All right, so 4 damage instead.
Sorry for the news.
Yeah, that's. I know, right? Terrible.
I think is it 3? It rounds down.
I was saying, there's a.
Yeah, it rounds down, right?
Okay, I'm
So
fine
it's
with
7.
that. Yeah, so 3. Cool.
So, someone back me up on that.
It sounds right.
Yeah, it rounds down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The Flying Elementalist. It's your turn.
All right.
Where'd you get Elemental Gift?
Genie,
Oh.
Warlock,
Okay.
level 6.
You went with the whole theme of Genasi and Genie and all that whole thing, so I'm like, wait a second, why don't I get this?
It seems cool. It seems like a little bit like I want a little bit more from it, but it's I like the combo. I like that.
Yeah.
There's just some abilities that a lot of
Some
people
more
like it, but
synergy.
there's some just weird things where it's like so close.
Right. Yes.
The Arcana, what's it called? Unearthed Arcana was better, and then
Yeah.
they're like, let's play test this, and then someone ruined it
It's
during.
like, oh yuck, this is way too fun.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they're like, this is just
This
way
is
too
fun. I
sweet.
hate it.
You can do too much on your turn. What, like it goes on forever, like 10 things? It's like, no, like 2 things. You can do 2 things on your turn. I hate it. That's not what 5e stands for. That is.
All right, boom. And +3. Yeah, so 19 on the first hit with the critical and everything.
No. Oh, because it did that. Force critical. Okay. Then yes. So it's a 12. That's that one. And then the 7. Cool.
Second hit, just 10.
Well, just 10 is just enough to just take that guy out just before his turn.
Nice.
Was there anything else you were doing?
I don't like whatever is going on over here, so
Yes.
I'm going to fly back on the other side of the webs. And let's see, so it's been like 2 turns, right? I think I get this 10 minutes.
Yes, I was actually gonna make a joke of, all right, mark down that you only have 58 turns left.
Got it.
But also yes.
All right, only have 58 turns. Perfect. And then also it says that I hover, so if I ever get like knocked out or anything like that, apparently I just hover there unconscious.
Okay, because I was noticing that because when I was looking at it and reading it,
Yeah.
because the flying speed gets you to move and gets you obviously anything like that, but once you're up there, hover
Nope.
is.
That was my first question when I saw this. I was like, okay, so all I can do is like hover at the same, like I can't fly up or anything. I'm like, this is really lame to get it like, to get it limited. But
Yep.
then I read online that it's actually a bonus that you can fly because you have flying speed, but the hovering part is just like you don't fall after, unless like a spell makes you fall or something.
Right.
By
Or
default,
if
you
it
just
makes
hover.
it go away.
Yeah.
It's all these very specific things where it's like where is the hover in the book? Where does the actual thing just say hover? Here's what this is.
That I still don't know. I just found it online and believing enough nerds
Exactly.
on Reddit.
That sounds way better than what I was thinking. So yeah, that's what it is. So, but that being said, we have reached the top of the order with you guys finishing off. Did you finish this guy? No, is he not dead?
I'm not
Soon.
quite dead yet.
Very soon. Because I mean, with the people who are up next, this guy's about to die. So, my thoughts are we pause here because I was only planning on going for X amount of time because Chris didn't want to have a late night. But, that's fine. So, I'm thinking we pause here. We pick up next week with continuing this situation that you guys have pretty much gotten under control. There's been a bit of a wrench thrown into it with this new guy that just showed up down the bottom that most of you can't see and are not aware of.
Could we get a zoom in on that guy just for sake of
Absolutely.
shits and gigs?
Well, that doesn't seem concerning at all.
No, he's just a guy.
On the
with
plus
a
side,
hammer.
though, I
He's like
really
a
like
he's
that
like a
hammer.
what is it? Like a Cathalatech.
Dibs on the hammer.
Tinker's like, yeah, that's mine.
And
Yeah,
then he
no,
tries
that's
to
too big
drag
for
it
you.
along.
No. Tinker wants the armor. Tinker's like, that is definitely an upgrade.
You can have the armor. I just want the hammer.
You can have that. I just want the armor. I want to make it my size.
So just taking one of the shin pads.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just take out the knee pad and your face goes right there, and it's like perfect.
Sounds right. Yes. Feels right.
It's just an armor poncho. He just takes out the patella covering and just like sticks his
They're
his
called.
head
They're
over
called.
it.
They're called arnchos. Yes, that's what
Arnchos?
it's called. It's called an arncho, and
Arncho?
they're the newest rave. Like everybody's going to be wearing them in a few years.
That and their masks.
Oh, when you're walking around in the Baja Blast neighborhoods, yes.
Right. So, with that, unless anyone has anything else.
Oh, I wanted to beat the other guy with his friend's body.
Well, you still can't. You know what? Give me a roll. Throw out the d20. 2 of them.
2 d20s? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
2 d20s?
Okay. +2. Yes. You can successfully have done that.
Awesome.
Because with the minimum that you had, that you could have done for damage, that's more than the maximum that he had of points.
Just wanted to see his expression when his friend's face came right up against his as it was going to crush him.
Well, I mean, the helmets collide, and then you're like, wow, these aren't as effective when being used against each other.
Effective enough, though.
Oh, I'm saying the helmets and protecting.
Oh, okay, yes.
They're not as effective. It's like the Incredibles. You have to use the machine against itself.
That sounds right.
Spoiler alert.
It sounds right.
Sorry, I just ruined the whole movie.
Spoilers.
Except the first 15 minutes. Oh, more spoilers.
Mm.
But with that, you took care of the situation. There's another one unfolding to the south, and St. Louis let people know, but also you guys, you saw him running over here, but you're not sure if he continued to, especially where you are. Actually, no, you might be able to still see through, right? Lightly obscured, I'm gonna mess up all the time. So yeah, you see that he hasn't exactly moved forward, and he's actually going back this way. And so we pick up next week with that information.
We pick up next week with everyone going, God damn it, Tinker, turn off the web.
Well, maybe. I think everyone
Sounds right.
was on the same page. The only way they're going to end up going, God damn it, Tinker, is when you're like, no, what if someone comes? We can light it on fire.
That's true. That is true.
It's like,
Yeah,
yes,
so
but
it's
no
gonna be
one's
us
coming.
getting-
They're running the other way. Stop it.
That feels right.
But what
All
if?
of this feels right. All of this feels right.
And then they just take you and throw you in the webbing and
Mhm.
then get you caught up in it. And you're like, I didn't sign up for this. And then they light it on fire, and it's like, see, it's working.
Wow, Kevin, I feel you're talking about your own dreams for Tinker.
Oh, no,
At
I've
this
got no
point.
problem with Tinker.
Yet.
I like Tinker.
I like Tinker. I hate
I
Tinker,
like Tinker
but I like
dead.
Tinker.
I like Tinker injured. I like Tinker
I like
maimed.
Tinker. I've got no problem with Tinker. You know?
Wait, are you saying you have problems with Tom? Oh, that hurts, man. That hurts.
I've never hidden that.
No, it's usually the voices. It's usually the voices you have more of a problem with than anything else. But yes.
Maybe. Not really.
A maybe. I'll give you a maybe. Yes.
I mean, it could be, but I don't think it's that. I think it's more just Hal. And then I resent you for it.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You know, one character does set the tone, so fair enough.
Well, yeah, especially when you play that one character with all your characters.
I don't
least
think
in
that's
my
true.
games.
We,
No,
okay,
in
when
my-
your games, yes. Yes. I didn't mean to, but yes.
Right. No, I know. We talked about this. But, you know, it is what it is. Here we are.
What's everyone's alignment?
And here we are.
Oh, Tom's chaotic neutral again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I-
chaotic evil.
I would
Oh,
say
yeah.
chaotic neutral bordering on evil. Sometimes it's neutral, most of the time it's evil, yes.
Which means it's evil.
Which,
There's no like yes or no.
Because
It's
someone-
like yes.
It's like, wow, you didn't kill that guy. I'm proud of you. And it's just like, that's not evil. The fact that it was even an option means that you're still evil. So yeah, but I didn't. I should
I
get
didn't
credit
do the
for that.
thing. No. I didn't do the thing. Give me a prize for it.
Right. Give
You
me a
guys
prize
just
for it or
stick
I'll
a-
kill you. It's like, don't
You're
don't
just
hear
proving
it?
the same
You don't
point.
hear
You're
it?
just you don't hear the words in your own.
Hold
okay,
on.
well, you know what?
Intelligence check.
Okay.
2. No.
Stop spinning your lies, your fake news at me, bro. Yeah, no, I get it. And I will say in front of everybody that I did apologize to Kevin at one point for being such a fucking murder hobo in his games. Like I did not mean him to have all of this, and yet he has all of it. So
Like, we did start the other one with, hey, do you guys want to play an evil campaign? And then I just put them on an island where there was no good or evil situations. It's just like, I guess the guys you're fighting aren't just bandits. So, and then it evolved into obviously pirates, where there was actual like evil stuff that could happen. And then in this one, it's just like, hey, can we try something new, like evil? It's like, sure, let's go that way. And Tom went, I know what I do.
hold on. I created an intelligent character, and I think after the first episode where I was like, well,
whoops.
I think I said, Kevin, can I do this? And you were like, no, you can't do this. And I was like, well, then the only thing left is crazy. So okay.
I mean, most of the time, I try not to say you can't do stuff. You can't not do stuff. I don't know. I don't know where that sentence started to know where I was bringing it, but I try and say yes to things is where I was trying to go with it.
Trying to say yes to the mess. Yep.
Right.
No, get it.
A little bit.
Well, in that case, everybody, thank you for coming and playing and having fun. Hopefully, having fun. We're still in the worst looking Gatorade drink sewer that ever existed.
No way.
And I mean, it's not the Baja Blast, but for those
Right.
that weren't present for Baja Blast, you don't know what we're talking about. So, so there.
See if I can grab that Baja Blast at some point soon. See if I can find it.
Said everybody from Arkansas. Okay.
Now, quick question: does the web go under the water as well, or is that just on the surface?
Just on
It-
the surface.
Probably
So it-
could, but because of where he put it.
So,
Because
say
of the
someone was an
surfaces that
amphibious, race, they could, in theory, swim underneath.
Yes.
Cool.
But you definitely know that there's something up with the water.
But you've been
Yeah,
standing
but
in.
as we already established, I'm a
Right.
turtle. I'm in the sewers. I can deal with this.
Yep.
I think as we've already established, Eric, there's some really gross-looking water. Oh, I want to go in it. So yeah, sure.
Yeah. God,
I'm a turtle,
I
man.
love being a turtle. A little bit of that.
Yeah.
A little bit. But yeah, good stuff. And for actually for Eric, are you going to be around on Saturday or no?
I don't know yet, and that's
Okay.
why I was hesitant to respond because I didn't want to be like no, and then be like I'm here, or I'll be there, and then be like
What a shitty boom boom.
I know. That's why I'm like I don't know yet.
Well, that said, I'm pushing for this Saturday that people should try to find homebrewed pirate classes that they want to play.
So
Means
that one.
anything goes.
Ooh, oh yeah, that.
Anything goes.
Oh man, look at that!
Home.
Oh, remember this
Right.
map? Remember this goddamn map?
Yeah, I remember you were at home because there were so many beholders and mind flayers.
Yeah,
You're
but
like, it's
it
my
didn't matter because
time.
it didn't matter.
My
I had to keep
time.
casting healing spells. I was like, yay, I can hurt him. Oh, I gotta cast healing spells. Also, stop going in the fucking Baja Blast. Yes.
All right, so a
Hmm.
homebrew pirate.
Homebrew Private.
The
Homebrew
homebrew
Yes.
privates.
Homebrew
yeah, so
pirates.
if you check out the 5e SRD that's out there, there's a bunch of like semi to really cool things people have put out there about stuff and things, and that might be
Stuffing
something
things?
to
What are
check
they
out.
stuffing in things? Like what things are being stuffed?
Turduckins mostly.
Different-
Turduckins in turduckins to try to
Oh.
create the Cthulhu duckin, but yes.
Different website, Eric.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yes. No, not yeah. You know what?
Uh,
You know what? No, just no. That and this whole time that we were on this battle map, the desks that are down here, as you described them, the rows of like the 4 green cubes,
Yeah.
I thought were like caterpillars that were going to attack us at some point. The whole time, you were just like, no, they're desks, and I'm like, those aren't fucking desks. I'm not going near those things. Nope.
It's like, okay.
Sure, they're fine. Okay.
Yeah, right. Until I get there. All right. Well, belay that. All right. I think I already have my pirate ideas. I know my character. I just don't know. And I found.
Is it Novin?
Noveen.
That would
Novin?
be excellent.
100%
No,
Novin, isn't it?
it wasn't. It was a guy who knows all about pirates.
Yeah.
Zorro? Did you, Zorro?
I'm a level 3 Novin, and since it's homebrew, he actually has all these abilities. He has the sword that deals 4d8 psychic damage.
I'm thinking
No,
that
I'm
you're
actually
gonna
not
be.
allowed to die because I haven't gotten to my admiralship yet. So
I haven't put it all together, but I'm guessing you guys will start as again. It's a one shot. You'll either be like 5th or 6th level when you kick off. So as far as working it out.
okay. But yeah, I mean, Eric, it could be Zolo, and just take. All right, no, I have like a 38 strength. That's
I just
just
lift
my,
ships.
It's just my
Just how
class.
it is. Just how it is, man.
Good times.
Well, I'm heading out. Thank you for running, Kevin.
Yeah,
no
for sure, bro.
problem.
What
Yeah,
do you-
I'm reading stuff on the pirates, but I'm gonna head out as well. We'll talk to you guys later.
Night all.
Night all. And
Good
again,
night.
thank you for running it, bro.
No
I don't know
problem.
why I said bro. I mean, brah, brew,
Brah.
brew.
Oh, nice, brah.
Thanks, brah. This is so good, brah. All right, later, brah.
All right. We'll talk about that stuff and figure out the pirates thing as it gets closer.
All right, bye.
All right, cool. Later.